So, I realized this week that my plants, my new ones that I'm supposed to be getting to fill up those pots up there, they might not actually be coming because they're coming from overseas, and I didn't realize that the posts are not accepting orders from overseas at the moment. So I ordered myself a new plant from a person in Australia, and at least one of the pots are going to contain the new seeds. It's like a mini dwarf rose, which is a small rose plant that will grow mini roses. So that would be good. So I might get a refund for the plants that are probably not going to actually come. And then I can continue growing plants that I order only from Australia or buy from the store. Yeah, there's got to be quite a few different plants that you can buy, but yeah, so I'll just wait and see. But I'm excited about the mini roses. I've been wanting to buy them for like ages. When I realized, so I'm probably not gonna get the ones that I ordered from overseas. So because of that, I just ordered from an Australia supplier, and so my next plant is going to be roses. These plants are doing like the best. These aren't doing so well. I was snipping at my plants today because they're just, wilting and they're not really catching on right now. So, which is a bit of a shame. So I'm just leaving them in their pots, but I was just trimming them because sometimes cutting off a few of the little dry bits help to regrow the plants. Like this one I made a lot shorter today. That's just grass though, it's not the plant. But I was snipping little bits of these plants and there's heaps of brown on the leaves, but I'm going to wait to see if they actually grow. And I was snipping down these ones in this pot here because they're just wilting, and even these ones, they're some of them are growing, but some of them are bending down low, which means they're not happy. So these ones, they're not doing that well, but I only put them in the new pots, a few days ago. So I would expect the regrowth to take weeks. But they do seem a little bit greener and they seem to be extra fuzzy. So hopefully that's a sign that they'll recover. And this big one, I'm not sure if it's going to recover, but it's being picky. But yeah, I'm not actually sure that they're going to actually make it, because they don't actually seem to be having a very good time at all. So I might put them outside in the shade tomorrow. Maybe some wind will help them to grow or something. I don't know, but yeah, they're all struggling, all these plants. So I'm not sure if they're actually gonna make it at all. But at least I know this is a pretty good spot for like plants. This one's growing. At least I've got one flowering plant. Two plants are sure to flower, but yeah, so when that flowers, it'll be like a fresh flower. These ones are probably not gonna flower this year. They just look like they're still in a juvenile stage. But they're doing quite well. This is the plant that's probably doing the best. And just waiting for them to form into real daffodils. I've got these from overseas too, but I got them before early in the corona stage where they weren't blocking the post from overseas. So, but they're going to be so cute because I bought these before, ages ago. These types of flower, and I love mini plants. So, but I can't wait to get the mini roses either. I love mini roses too. But these ones are doing quite well. They need a bit of water. When they look unhappy, that means there's not enough water. But as long as they keep growing, I'm sure that they'll do well. So I'll just leave them to grow, get bigger, turn into daffodils, and then I can finally water the soil without breaking the plant itself. So I'm just watching them grow and develop, and within months they should turn into more like the plant that they're supposed to be. These are just the baby versions of them right now, so they just look like a stemming plant, much like this stemming plant there, but that one's an Asilium and those ones are mini daffodils. So they look so similar, but when they're juveniles, but then they go into their own plants. And these ones here are carnations, are a similar looking plant. So it's funny how all these plants look alike, but they're actually totally different. But I don't have the heart to move these plants because I'm not really having very much luck with the transplanting of the plants. So I thought I'd just leave these two there. Like, the problem with this is I just put a bit of dirt on top of a dead plant, and so it's not actually filled with dirt for the plants to grow. It's filled with roots of the other plant. So it's not the best place for a plant to actually be growing. So, but they seem to be doing well. So I'm just leaving them to grow. But I had to cut this one because it was getting a bit long. So I cut it. And it's going to be turn into this. Growing some more leaves soon. It's just, that one's just grass though. I can't wait for these ones to get big. They're the coolest plant.